Hello and welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
I missed you on the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, we all had a day out together on Friday and you didn't come.
Well, it was short notice.
Your dog, we had, 6 weeks notice?
Yeah, a bit of notice there.
Well, like
Clint and I both had to work and we couldn't go. You were the only one that was available and you still said no. And then when my job got cancelled and Clint still had to work, we made it work so we could go to be at the company winery day.
all right, let's play this game. We made it work. So, did you jump on the bus with everyone to get to the
No,
winery?
because I couldn't because I didn't have time to get on the bus. I was in my gym gear. I had to get home and get changed because we'd work from 4 o'clock in the morning.
But how did you get to the winery on time?
Called my fiance and made him get me a helicopter.
Get me the chopper.
Did you land down the street so it wasn't too
landed
shallow?
right amongst the vines in the
Gotcha.
winery.
Excellent.
But we
Right.
got there before everyone else, so it was less embarrassing, although we did take off and fly over them as they were boarding the bus.
Oh, that would have went down well. How was the chopper, Jazz? Jizz, I heard you
we're
were
on the bus on the way there, and we got a text from Loz with a photo of her and Clint in the chopper. And then I got on the flight radar.
Surprise,
app
we're
and tracked
coming.
them.
Well, we didn't think we'd be able to come. And then I was
Yeah.
like, guess what, guys?
Great
We're making an
surprise.
effort because Clint and I are good like that.
I would have come. but
Bullshit. You
no,
said, nah, then you have to land in the city and I have to get home from the city. That was your excuse in the
I
elevator.
also
True or
had
false?
child with me.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't-
then when we were going to come back late, you said, oh, no, then I'll have to land in
it
the
was
city.
very late then. Like you were talking about landing at 5.
Well, you could have got on the bus, though, because you never had to work on the Friday.
No, but I can't be getting back to the burbs
You
and
wouldn't
peak out
go on-
traffic on a Friday.
You
That's a
wouldn't go on
nightmare.
the bus with everyone else.
Yes, I would. I'm a bus boy.
You're not.
Oh.
You bus boy.
You're not a team player. Anyway,
How dare you?
Anyway, Clint and I went.
Excuse
and then
me.
There
We
was
had lunch
spare
this
seats
Friday
on
and
the,
I'm hanging for it.
Well, you've been talking about it for months because that's why you couldn't go the other Friday because you couldn't possibly leave your suburb 2 Fridays in a row.
Well, that'd be crazy. That's crazy speed.
I was sitting back on my couch by 2:45 at home.
That's
really
really.
wild.
Yep.
Oh, see, I would have went if I knew I was getting back that early.
Yeah, 2:45. I was on the couch.
How long were you on the ground at the winery?
Well, we ended up leaving at. I was here at 9:50, and I called Paul. He said you can go at 1 o'clock. I said too late. He said I can get you if you take off at Crown at 10:30. I was like, that's in 40 minutes. He was like, you can switch the bitch.
Yeah.
So I drove from here home for 15 minutes. I called Clint. He was on the way home. I said, don't go home. His car's still at my house. I said, come to my house. So because he was already nicely dressed, I did a 10-minute turnaround change.
See, I
Left
would have
and went straight to Crown, and then but you said you were out. That's why we tried to get an earlier one. And so then we took off at 10:30. We landed at 10:50, 11
my
o'clock.
God.
We had our first little prosecco in the sun.
Nice.
These guys rolled in at what 12?
Shout out
Something
to
like that, yeah.
Zonzo Estate
Yeah.
for hosting
Beautiful.
the Nova team. It is beautiful
Oh my God,
there.
the lamb
Beautiful.
folder was
Lamb.
I heard the
Yeah.
lamb was off the chain.
And the cheese, it's not burrata, but it's something.
Stracciatella.
Sriracha.
Oh.
It was yum. It was all really yum. And then we took off again at, they were there 12. We took off 2:30ish, 15 minutes home and bang, home.
Chopper wait or to go and come back?
No, I had 2 jobs in between. Went and came back.
Oh, did it?
And then there was spare seats. So I said,
Yeah, run us through this.
so I had 2
right?
spare seats on the helicopter. But there was Jazz, Moby, and Brody. And I said, there's 2 seats. You guys have to sort it out yourselves. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm happy for no one to come. But if you want to take it, you guys.
2 seats.
Yeah, you
seats.
guys need to sort out yourself.
And so it was
Brody
amongst
goes-
our team to fight it out.
Yeah, exactly.
And Brody goes, oh, we've sorted it. We're just going to leave with you and not tell Moby. And there's 2 separate buses and we'll tell you more on the other bus. I was like, that's not sorting it.
That's a dog act.
That's not sorting it. So I said, go and sort it out. And they did rock, paper, scissors. And unfortunately, Moby got knocked out.
Yeah.
So then it was Jazz and Brody. And we toddled off to the helicopter.
But before we toddled off, like, we had to tell everyone that we were leaving early. And everyone was like, well, where are you going? Like, we all came together. So me and Brody got to be like, we're actually going back on the chopper. And everyone's like, wow. So we said big,
Were you?
big goodbyes. Oh, yeah. We're like,
Were
we're
you like,
actually-
this is
yeah,
it?
We're
Chopper
we're
boys
going
out.
on the chopper. Big hugs to everyone. See you later.
Enjoy the bus.
We'll see you there.
So we walk over to the helicopter and the pilot says, there's 2 more of you. And I was like, yeah, there's 2 more seats. And he said, at that point, the message hadn't got to him that there were 2 more people coming back. So he'd filled up with fuel. And when the tank is full, you can't have as many people because it can only.
weight.
Yeah. So he was like, give me everyone's weights and we'll 1 person over. So then Brody and Jazz, I was like, one of you has to do the walk of shame back to the bus.
He was like, we have to drop 1 person. So Brody and I looked at each other.
Hang on, I'm going to get the video. Paul's got the video of the rock,
We looked
paper,
at each
scissors.
other and we were like, okay, well, it has to be rock, paper, scissors. But then we looked at each other and Brody said, or we could take the noble route Neither of us go, and we
Oh,
stand
that's solid.
And we stand.
I was like, that's pathetic. There's
stand
seats
in
on the helicopter. One
solidarity.
of you might as well enjoy
He
it.
said that, and Clint goes, "What a waste! Someone do it," and someone comes. So we look at each other and said, "Okay, it's going down." Rock,
So,
paper, scissors.
not a best of 3, just one round.
just one round.
They were going to do 3. I was like, just do one. I want to go.
I
do
reckon
one.
you would have went paper.
No,
They both went rock first
both
round,
went
actually.
rock. Boat went rock.
Oh God.
Then the second one, I held on rock because that's my tactic, and he
What
went
didn't work?
paper, and he won. And he won, and nothing was said. Nothing was
Great
said.
tactic.
We just,
Don't do
we
that
just,
again.
we just looked at each other, and we knew. And then I had to start the worst walk of shame that I have ever
Jazz
done.
was like this going to the pilot. What if I take my phone and my wallet out and leave my shoes here? Would I be light up, Jazz?
that? You did?
And he's like, no, mate.
Is there anything I can do? I can drop about 800 grams to a kilo if I take off my shoes, my phone, my wallet. I'll do anything. I'll go for a quick poo. I'll drop some weight. He was like, no, mate, you can't.
So when you walked back, we were like,
That's embarrassing.
guys, I've decided I want to come with you on the bus.
so there's-
Brody was
the-
a mute on the helicopter. I go, do you feel bad? And he goes,
no,
Oh my God.
So I had to walk back in. There's the outside area of Zonzo with people having food and drinks on the little deck, and they can see the helicopter. But then there's a little gate out to like the main guard. I had to walk back in the little creaky gate, then walk back up to past the deck, and then back into all of our colleagues who were like, "I thought you said you're getting the helicopter home," and I said,
I wish it was.
I was overweight.
I wish it was Brody that got sent back
Same,
and not
same.
you. I was really rooting for you to win, Jazz.
and you have to be like, I'm overweight.
I had to just say, I could get the helicopter. Where's
we
the
ate
bus?
we ate too much.
Can I
lamb
just say,
shoulder.
if that was me, I would have just hidden the bush till the bus left, and
Well,
then I
then-
would have got an Uber.
Also, Belle from Ben, Bell and Lamb was driving her cool convertible, and then he could have gone in that, but because he took too long, then he got kicked off the convertible as well and had to go on the bus.
And the bus on the way back took 2 hours.
Oh,
The helicopter
hours.
took 16 minutes.
And the aircon was broken.
oh!
It looked
Lucky I
like a
didn't
public
go.
bus. Where did they rent that bus from? It had bells on it, like
Yeah.
you could put it.
There could have been some members of the public on it. I don't actually know.
2 hours? Why 2 hours?
Because the traffic coming back.
Yeah.
Was it just...
It was so slow. We did get the driver to pull in so we could get some drink for the way
Was
back.
he happy with that?
He was fine about it. Yeah, they were good in fairness.
Oh,
Mate,
look, here it is.
forget that.
Look, you ready?
No. 2 hours on the way back.
This is them doing rock, paper, scissors. No one loved it more than Clint.
Who's going to win? Let's find out.
Otherwise, Macy's coming. I'll get Macy's.
I was like, she's slight, she'll fit.
So just
Look at the negotiation over it.
Three.
Here we go.
Come on, just go.
one, just one game.
Mate, we can say starting.
Already wins.
Oh, Jizzy.
It's got to be just one. Can't be doing best out
Oh.
of 3. Now, when Jazz came back in, I
That's
made
a
him
best
then
out of 3,
go
Jim.
out and watch the helicopter leaving with me.
Solid.
And I've got some good video of that as well.
No, I've seen that.
Pretty
I've
good.
been just waving.
Yeah, I think it passed that
It's
around the group
so
chat.
sad.
However, I did not know that Brody
Yeah.
had tried to cut me out before the rock,
That's-
paper, scissors.
You know what?
He goes, oh, I've just dogged you.
Here's the
so
dog
hard.
now.
Remember how he's like,
You
there's
dog.
3 seats on the helicopter. There's 2, there's 3 of you and there's only 2 seats on the helicopter. I'm happy for whoever to take it, but you need to go and sort out and who's taking it. And
What a
then you
dog.
went,
You dog.
he came back over and goes, yeah, it's sorted. And I said, how are you sorting it? He goes, well, there's 2 buses, so we're telling Moby we're getting on the other bus and we're actually going to get on the helicopter. I
Dog.
think
Did I
for
not
that,
change and put it down to a game of chance?
Oh, only after you were called out on it.
No, I was like, that's it. And I even voluntarily, when we were both trying to get on the, after Moby had been eliminated, fell on his sword. I am very good at scissors paper rock, I must admit that. But
I think for
Okay,
that, Jazz
ready?
should have got the seat.
Ready?
I
Scissors, paper,
how
rock.
would you
Ready?
like to, how would you like to make it better? Ready? There is a theory, and I've actually studied the theory that if you have, I believe it's 10 turns, I will win that after 10 because
Ready?
it takes
Here we
chance
go.
out of it. Ready?
We're not
but
doing
it's
10
scissors,
turns.
paper,
No.
rock. Okay?
Scissors, paper, rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock.
What's
Scissors-
going on?
That's too
Current
old.
That's even.
We still
Gotcha.
have 8 to go.
I'm exhausted.
Scissors, paper, rock. 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 Scissors, paper, rock.
They're all the same thing.
Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper,
That's 5
rock.
all.
Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper,
You've done
rock.
way more than 10.
Scissors, paper, rock.
What are you doing?
Scissors, paper,
It's
rock.
10 wins. It's 10. It's
And I've got you.
No.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
it's
two
the
up
first.
now.
I
You're
think
not
it's
2 up.
I am 2 up.
You
And
weren't.
I'm 2 up now. And because after
You're
that,
such a liar.
'cause you
I
can
was
start-
counting. How were you counting?
Do I
because
get on the
you
helicopter?
study people's responses, so you don't even care if you lose the
Oh,
first
all right,
few.
now he's into the psych of it. Oh.
Trust me, we used to play this at school.
Well,
The
then
last
you
person
fucking,
I
you're
trust
counting
is you.
cards.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have got on the helicopter.
Yeah.
It should have
all
been
went to the
Brody.
casino.
It should have been Jazz. No, so then we should have been Jazz. So then
Should have
I
been
was
you.
so pissed off at him. Then we get there. Paul's got a van, and I was like, "You can come back to our house for a drink. Wait for everyone else, whatever." I was like, I wanted to go to Nobu for a cocktail because it was my first day drinking. Jiz would have done that with me. Brody goes, "No, I've got to go back to the office." And I was like, "Okay, see you, loser." So we get in the van, and then he texts and he's at the casino on his own.
Oh, you dog! You
I would've-
fucking dog!
I would have shouted.
Dog.
I would have shouted Nobu. And you and I, Jiz, we would have been there drinking
I would've
lychee
come back to
martinis
the
like kings.
And the worst thing about it, you and I have been shredding on Feb Fast.
I know.
We're the lightest people there.
I know. Brody,
I tried to walk past Crown, but unfortunately, my natural magnet pulled me
Well,
towards
why
it.
didn't that the metal magnet kick in when you got off the chopper?
Lychee
And Lauren wanted to go
martinis
there.
at
We
Nobu.
both couldn't go. I said before
He
that.
dogged me too. I spoke to him Friday over and I said, when are you heading back? So you had to go for dinner with the missus. And he was at the
But-
Cas by himself. What a loser. And I'm like, mate, swing past my place for a beer. He lives around the corner.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no worries. I'll reach out when I'm on the way. Nothing.
I also had a
didn't hear
van.
anything.
I had a
Dog.
beautiful
Dog.
air-conditioned van that we would have dropped you
Dog.
home in, and you
Dog.
wouldn't have had to deal with Ubers and stinky taxis.
Your new nickname's the dog.
Dog. Dogs
So-
are more loyal than that.
You're a cat.
Yeah, you're a cat.
Can I say that when we both couldn't get on the chopper, I actually said, why don't we both go back to the bus?
Ah.
Did I not say that? You remember that?
What?
When Jazz and I both couldn't
I don't
get
remember
on the chopper, I said, why don't we both go on the bus?
Yeah, and I was like, that's lame. One of you just get on the helicopter.
Yeah, what a waste.
Self-sacrifice.
Should have taken Jazz.
People overseas that have begged to get on choppers.
That's William Wallace-esque. Okay.
Then he didn't say a word. He was like a mute the whole time on the helicopter.
Oh,
And I was like, are you scared or do you feel bad or are you drunk? I'm not sure.
It was a real mixed bag. I went a bit hard early, to be honest. When I got there, I was getting excited.
We're all chatting
I was
away on the
excited.
microphones and I was like, you're right, Brony. I was like, eh.
I was just taking in the sights.
But Brody wanted to continue drinking with everyone from work when everyone got back. But obviously, he got back an hour and 40 minutes before all the rest of us.
So I worked.
No, you didn't. You worked the tables at the Cas.
No, I came back
spoke to
here
you.
because I went and got two. As I went to walk in the office, because I walked back from Crown, I came here and Peter Charlton, the CEO, was still here, and I grabbed 2 beers just to sit by myself in the office and work. I was like, "Hi, Pete." I'm holding them in one hand like this,
He would have respected that.
and I was looking up stuff going forward and like looking up lots of different stuff. And I was sitting there having the greatest time of my life. Put some music on the background,
What were you looking up?
places that we're going to go away to.
Oh,
Is it Zonzo?
we got a work trip.
Are we getting a
That
chopper?
sounds. Where are we going? That sounds dodgy.
Yeah. So then I was sitting there with my 2 beers, and there was still a board meeting with all the top execs.
Did they
Nova.
come in and see you?
No,
That's a
after
good
I
thing.
grabbed my 2
How did you get back? Oh, I came on a helicopter while everyone else was on a bus.
Were they
But,
still,
but I didn't come straight here because my casino problem was calling me in.
were they still here when everyone else got back?
No, they'd left
Oh,
pretty
thank
much.
goodness.
Because I saw footage of you afterwards.
Hey.
I FaceTimed Sarah when we got there and it was just us. And she was like, I don't know about you guys flying together. What if something goes wrong? And I said, don't worry, Chase isn't here. He'll hold the fort.
All right, we must go.
What footage did you see?
Did you get your water bottle back?
Yep, water bottle has been returned.
Who had your water bottle?
Someone thefted my water bottle.
Who?
It matched with the jacket. All right, we are out. We'll see you
What?
tomorrow. Bye.